I had what to the outside world was a beautiful life. I had a beautiful home, 3 businesses, lots of friends, and I had a lifestyle.
I remember from a really young age when you'd hear raised voices, you didn't necessarily need to know what was being said, but you just needed to know that everything was okay.
I don't feel I could have tried any harder. In fact, at times, I feel I almost tried too hard. And I don't think there's ever a right time to leave a marriage. It's difficult when you leave a marriage in later life because you've built a lot, you've gone through a lot, and there's a lot to give up. But likewise, when you leave the marriage when you're younger, that can have a greater impact on the children.
I think people underestimate the understanding children have of circumstances around them from such a young age.
Leaving the marriage was the most difficult and yet most empowering thing I've ever done. But I knew I had to go. It was never the right time. It was my son's birthday. My daughter was graduating. The dog was ill. It was never the right time to leave, but you have to make that jump and you have to make that leap of faith. Leap of faith in yourself.
Both were clearly unhappy, and it didn't make sense to me for them to be together. I watched for a lot of years the love turn to hatred, and I couldn't help but become a part of the situation.
I was giving 150%. I don't feel I could have tried any harder. In order for a relationship to work, you both have to work at it.
If I wasn't that shoulder to cry, and if I wasn't there, then it wouldn't have happened.
The support I had was my daughter. We supported one another. Lots of ladies don't have that support.
I naturally took on that responsibility to care and look after my mother, to be there for her when she was upset, when she was going to be alone on a Saturday night. I felt like I wanted to be there to fill that void.
There is actually very little support out there for women that leave marriages in later life. Younger generation will go on internet dating sites, but I'm from a generation that we actually didn't do that.
Building Aspire will create that support not only for the women in that situation, but for the children, because I felt like I held a lot of responsibility, not that it was ever put on me.
I'm now in a much better place, much happier. I don't have the same lifestyle, but I can get that back. That's something that you can get back. But I'm a lot happier. My children are happier. So for me, there's always a way out, there's always a route, and it's really good that women can recognise that.
Aspire You will be that support. There wasn't a support there. I think that's a big reason why my mother didn't leave, why she stayed, because there wasn't that support.
The future's really good now. Emotionally, I'm a lot happier. In fact, emotionally, I'm very happy. And Aspire You is my future. That is my career. I've rebuilt that with my daughter and my business partner, and that is our future, and that's something I'm really looking forward to, because we can make a difference to other ladies' lives who will hopefully not have to go through the lack of support that I went through.
It's a really positive thing. It's really exciting. That's, we're going to really make a difference.
You don't have to stay.